Welcome to this tutorial, and today we are going to be learning about operators. So operators are just a way of manipulating or processing your data. Either you would want to do arithmetic operations or logical operations or comparison operations, and that is the purpose of operators. So we are going to start with arithmetic operators and see which ones they are and what you can do with them. So for arithmetic operators, for arithmetic operations, basically addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, also finding the remainders, which is finding the remainder with the modulus operator, and so on and so forth. So for the addition operator, we use the plus sign. So that is for the addition. We also use the subtraction operator is the minus sign, just the normal way we know it. For the multiplication operator, we use an asterisk. So please note, it's not an X. Don't write an X in your program. It's an asterisk. Then for the division operator, we normally write as the backslash. Is it the backslash or the forward slash? I always confuse the two. But anyway, you get my point. So that is for division. Division, you use that backslash operator. Then we have another operator called the modulus operator, which returns the division of two variables. So for the modulus operator, it's like the percentage sign. So whenever you use that operator, what it does is that it's going to return for you the remainder. For instance, if you said something like 11 modulus 5, the remainder, it should give you 1, because the remainder of 11 divided by 5 is 1. So that is for the modulus operator. Then we have an increment operator. The increment operator is normally two plus signs, and it normally increments or increases your variable by 1. We also have another operator called the decrement operator, two minus signs, and normally decreases or decrements your variable or the value of your variable by 1. So these are the arithmetic operators. We also have other operators, for instance, the assignment operator. The assignment operator. For this lesson, we are going to study just one of them so that to make it easier for you. But as we progress, we are going to be seeing other assignment operators, which are normally used hand in hand together with the arithmetic operators, but we're going to be learning about them. So in the previous lessons, I had mentioned about the equal sign being an assignment operator. I had mentioned about something like the concept of assignments in statements and variables. So at least now you get to know. We also have other types of variables called the logical operators. Logical operators. So for the logical operators, what do they do? As the word suggests, they deal with logic. So what is logic? Logic is when you want to say evaluate some kind of logic in your program. How do you do that? And some of these operators that are called the logical operators, they are the AND operator, the OR operator, and the logical NOT. So we have the logical AND, the logical OR, and the logical NOT. So let's start with the logical AND. So the logical AND, you represent it with two ampersand signs. Two ampersand signs, not one. Remember, it's not one, it's two. Then we have, so this one is the logical AND. Let me just write it. The logical AND. We have another one. The logical OR is represented using two pipe signs. The pipe sign is the one just above the forward slash in your keyboard, that is. So this one is the logical OR. And then we have the final one of the logical operators, which is the logical NOT, and it is represented using an exclamation mark. So that is the logical OR. So in some cases, you may find that maybe in other programming languages, or in some cases, whenever we are programming, for the logical AND, we may use the word AND, and for the OR, we may use OR, and for the, this one should be NOT, logical NOT, sorry. So for the logical not, we may also use the word not, but most of the times we use the sign. For instance, for the logical and, the two ampersand signs. For the logical or, the two pipe signs. And for the logical not, we use the exclamation sign to say that we are trying to find out to evaluate a logical not. We also have other types of operators apart from the arithmetic, assignment, and logical operators, and these are basically called the comparison operators. Comparison operators. So for the comparison operators, basically we want to compare between two values. For instance, we may want to compare is 1 less than or equal to 5, or is 5 greater than or equal to 1. How do we do that? So the first operator is the greater than sign. That is the greater than. We also have another one, less than. I'm sure these ones you already know them, just that we are introducing them now from a programming perspective. Less than. We also have another one, greater than or equal to. This is greater than or equal to, or equal to. Greater than or equal to. And if we have greater than or equal to, of course we have less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. So these are the comparison operators. And we also have another one, the not equal to. We also have that. How do you represent the not equal to? The not equal to is represented using the not there, the logical not, and an equal sign. So this is not equal to. So key takeaways from this video or from this lesson: you have learned about arithmetic operators for addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction, and also for the modular sign, increment and decrement operators, the assignment operators, the equal sign, and also you have learned about the logical operator, the logical and, logical or, and the logical not, and also the comparison operators, the greater than, the less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and the not equal. Thank you very much. Keep enjoying the series. Keep learning.